Hello, hello, Crafting Mantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Diamond Society server. So in the last episode, we went over some of the infrastructure that I ended up putting into the area, as well as some things that, are going on. Since then, I designed a building. It is based on the Basilica Julia, so it's not going to be an exact replica. Just for, just sheer size and stuff like that. But I wanted to have a building like the Basilica, which is a meeting place, which is, has columns and stuff like that. Granted, I'm not going to do the statues. No statues. So I've chosen the area over here as the prime real estate for it. And this was one of the places, for meetings and gatherings, and they were definitely really big on speaking during that time period. And so this is all going to be geared around open air, with places to sit and play. I plan on having, I think on the bottom here, there's going to be an area which is actually like a podium type thing, where somebody can stand and people can, sit down and listen to them speak. But yeah, so it is going to be approximately, well, at least the base. The base is 29 by 13. And so yeah, so definitely pretty big. I don't remember what the dimensions were for the Parthenon up there, but I think at least the 30 long, it might actually be bigger than that. But I am going to get to work on this and start laying down some foundations and stuff like that. And then once I get some progress done, then I will bring you guys back. All right, so the first floor is all done. Wanted to bring you guys in and kind of go over what I've done here. So the entire platform is starts out with the white concrete, and then I did stairs all the way around except for the corners, and then 5 tall pillar blocks with another concrete or a white concrete ceiling on top of that. And so the stairs that are up there, those are on the level of the concrete, and then underneath I have a layer of these slabs. And then for lighting, I'm using the sea lanterns with the iron trapdoors. And then just to kind of break up the concrete, I decided to put in carpets in the center. For one, that helps with any kind of mob spawning, but it also helps create more texture and stuff. So we've got this nice little, transition from, the quartz to the concrete to the carpet. And then we've got 2 stairwells on both sides. So these are going to go up to the second floor, which I haven't done anything yet. It's just, yeah, a whole bunch of sea lanterns and concrete and stuff like that. So, let's see. So we come down here, and then also underneath at each of the columns, I did put sea lanterns because I think it was right in front of the columns. We were sitting at light level 7. In fact, see, that is light level 10. Okay, so we're good. We're good on that one. Sweet. So yeah, so right on the outside edges, we were getting spawnable spaces, and I want to kind of try to prevent that, especially since quartz is at a premium. And so that is, oh, and then in the center here, this is the little podium that I was talking about. So, people can end up coming in here. They can stand on here and orate, and people can sit down. I might, no, because that would put it right on the edge of the carpet. So no. But yeah, so they have the seating area here and here, and that is where they can sit and listen. So some great debates can end up going on here. Might need to get like Griff over here. He can stand on the podium and then, orate and give us a good argument. So, all right, I am going to get to work on the top part here, and then once I get some more progress, then I will bring you guys back. All right, so the Basilica is all done. We've got, the entire second floor done, and then if we come over here, I can show you the ends. So just like with the Parthenon, I ended up using the light blue concrete as the accent color on the top there. And then I used the iron bars. I wanted some kind of fencing around it, and none of the woods struck me as something that would really fit up there. So I decided to go with the iron bars. I really wish that I had some kind of white fence or wall or whatever, but that will have to wait until 1.14. So we are going to have to use the iron bars, as the woods not so much. Even the birch, the birch didn't look quite right with the quartz. So this is the upstairs. So again, I went 5 tall with the pillars, and then had the half slabs overlap it, and then of course the stairs on the top with on the same level as the ceiling. Now up here, I did not do any special lighting or anything like that. Granted, there is a possibility that we might have some mobs spawning out here, and if that's the case, then I'll have to figure out, maybe put carpet down here as well, though that might look a little funny. It's just like I didn't carpet the top, because if you're up at the Acropolis and you're looking down, you're going to be able to see the carpet on top of the roof. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to solve the issue with the roofs, as I don't want to have lighting everywhere. And using the carpet stands out very, very much from the quartz. And so it's like, yeah, I don't know what I want to do with that. But yeah, so up here, it's just a solid floor, and there is some lighting underneath from where I have put the sea lanterns in the ceiling down below. So they're now on the floor up here. Some of them are underneath, like there is a sea lantern underneath this stair right here. But up here, this is where, we could have multiple groups come up here and having discussions and meetings. And so the main, like, standing area, I guess, would be right here. Though, you could also here and then also on the other side over there. So, yeah, that is the basilica. So now we need to figure out what to do next, because I do have a map of the Agora, like the famous Agora, I guess you could say, and the Basilica Julia was one of the things in there, and on the road here, because this is actually about where it was, where the two, because it has 2 main roads that kind of go off, and then there's stuff in the center here, and the Basilica Julia was actually off to the left here. So I don't know if I'm going to continue kind of using the map of the Agora as a template, or if, make modifications and stuff like that. I mean, I'm going to have to make modifications anyways, because like that is not at a slant, because the Basilica Julia kind of followed the road. And it's a little bit harder to do that in Minecraft. So modifications will be necessary, but like there was a building around this area as well, right where the roads had split. And not 100% sure how I want to do that, because I could do a building here and then come over here and maybe some trees, maybe a fountain, basically little life spots, as Grumpy Owl would put it. So definitely not 100% sure how I'm going to end up doing all that. I definitely have not mapped out this entire area yet. It's kind of been going piece by piece. But yeah. And then I think I'm actually tempted, because the port over there, I've been really impressed with the way that C4 or C3 and D4 C4, or yeah, they're a very dangerous couple. But those two, they did really, really good on the docks that they did, both here in the Pirate Cove and on the World of Solitude. So I'm actually tempted to see if they would help me out over on the port side. So yeah, so that is all we had planned for today's episode. Oh wow, I'm lagging a bit. Full connection supposedly. I wonder what Griff's doing. But yeah, So next thing would be to, possibly, get Griff over here. Maybe we can have him start, reciting some Plato or Socrates or, something along those lines. I can just see him, here. Or Cortez. Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine Cortez coming in and doing something like that. I am a sucker for accents. I could sit all day and listen to people with, people talk with accents. So I don't know what it is. it just it it's nice to the ears. So but yeah, so that is going to be it for today. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed this build. It looks so good with the Parthenon up there, and you can see both of them. Nice. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel, and it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And then if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.